All right, it's Monday, December 19th, 2022, and the World Cup's over. I didn't even watch any of it. It just seems like a big distraction to me, like everything else. Everybody gets excited and they invest their emotions in it, looking for that high, looking for that thing that's going to get them through the day, looking for, look this way, don't look that way. Same with the NFL, same with all this other stuff that they pour billions and billions of dollars into to do nothing more than pull your eyes away from what's really going on. Any scandals that might be happening, money that might be getting laundered, stolen from you. But anyway, that's over. They make a big deal out of the guy saying, goal! It's like, oh my gosh. So I didn't watch it. Apparently it was really exciting. And some of you might say, yeah, you need an uplift, brother. Why don't you watch something exciting? It's hard. It's hard once you've gone down the rabbit hole and once you see that everything's a fraud, it's hard to participate in the circus. And that's kind of where I'm at. But Friday, yeah, I got a little feedback on my video. And, I get it. The thing is, when I make these videos, I just turn them on. There's no edits. And I just go. And sometimes it might not come out right. I might not say it the right way. And I did go back and listen to it. And there's a couple of times, I probably I didn't say it the right way, how I should have, to be a little more tactful, I guess. But, when you're spouting off and going and going and going, and that's what I do here. I'm not paid to do this. Don't want to be paid to do this. I'm just somebody documenting history. It's just one person's perspective as everything falls apart and we transition into a new system. That's really all I'm doing here. And then, once in a while, I'll spout a little bit of truth or something insightful, something that might inspire somebody to maybe take a look at things and think, yeah, you know what? Maybe he's got a point. Maybe the way we've been doing it isn't so great. Maybe everything I've thought and, my beliefs that I've been indoctrinated with, maybe I should take a look at it. Maybe I've been believing the wrong thing. That's all I do. I don't have an ownership of the truth. I don't have a monopoly on it. But just putting stuff out there and maybe it'll change somebody's mind for the right. Hopefully not the wrong. Try not to do that. But anyway, yeah, no edits, man. It gets you in trouble, I guess. But, I don't regret anything I've said. I just, I could have said it better. My big thing is I'm sick and tired of people getting used by a system that doesn't care about them. Does not care one iota. Now, you might have the best intentions when you do something. The problem is people pulling the strings don't share your thoughts, don't share your motives. So that's what I look at. I look at the motivations of those people who are in control, in power, and what their end game is. What makes them tick. And unfortunately, the only thing that allows them to continue to do what they're doing and abusing people is the people. We participate in the game, we participate in the casino, and that's kind of what allows it to perpetuate. And I hate to see good people feed a system that doesn't deserve to be fed. Vampires. But, but there's good things that you can do within an evil system. I've been in those situations to where you can affect some good by being within it. But you got to be careful, you could become a part of it, and you don't want to be. I don't think. So, anyway, yeah, there was the World Cup. Nonsense, that's over. Let me offend everybody in soccer now. But, seriously. To get that emotionally invested in something, be more emotionally invested in having sound elections, maybe. Speaking of which, we've got the the J6, January 6th. Last meeting, I think, today. And then they're going to hand over referrals to the Justice Department, probably saying that former President Donald Trump should be prosecuted for inciting a revolution. People don't know any history. And it's absolutely ridiculous. They think that's a revolution. But, hey, you know what? Play the game. Do what you got to do. There are some vote recounts going on in different counties. Questioning the 2020 election, finally. Now you're getting around to it. What else we got going on? Crypto, and it's just kind of meandering, not doing a whole lot. Litecoin still a little weak on the weaker side. DigiByte's kind of holding in there. It had its nice little move up, and it's held some gains. So there might be something going on behind the scenes there, where there was some people that came in and bought it for whatever reason. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's actually a pretty good deal, under a penny. What else we got going on? I don't know. Not a whole lot. I've got some things going on this afternoon I need to get done, get squared away. It's going to get really cold here this week, and the rest of the country is going to be cold. I saw a forecast, I don't know how true it is, that Florida is going to be sub-freezing. Sub-zero, that'd be the end. But sub-zero would be a bad deal. Now, under 32 degrees, I mean, if it gets to 19 degrees or something, I mean, that's bad. And that's what I was seeing in northern Florida. I mean, you're going to wipe out some of those crops, whatever's growing down there. And I don't know how prepared Florida is, because you remember when Texas froze a couple of years ago, I mean, all the damage that caused. I mean, Florida, I mean, pipes in the ground. I mean, I don't know. You're going to have these things popping, not careful. So that's not a good situation. Be prepared for that. It'll be really cold here. We're looking at negative. I looked at the forecast on the news last night. The local weather guy said it was going to be potentially negative 27 wind chills on, I think, Friday. So yeah, that'll be a fun happy hour on Friday. It'll be cold in that bar if I can get it warm enough. Negative 27 degree wind chill. Whew, that's rough. That is rough. Cold doesn't bother me so much. The wind is the problem. It's tough to be out in that wind. You gotta definitely be sheltered up. So definitely stay safe. I really don't have a whole lot to say at this point, other than Mitch is going to be making a video. He might have, I don't know if he's got a motivational video coming out today, but he's going to be putting out a video on his Mitchmas. If you're familiar with Mitchmas it's his intent was to help somebody in need, and this is a couple of years ago. You know, Christmas time's coming up, there are people, and he thought, well, shoot, if I can feed a few families, buy them a turkey or something, I mean, that'd be an awesome thing. And so he just kind of put the word out there, and people would donate and say, hey, how can I help? What can I do to help? And he did different digibug. I don't know what I'm doing. Things are all different here. So 4 years and everything's screwed up. So it was 4 years difference between the cars. But Mitch, he would put out a video on, you know, he did some videos trying to help some people, and, you know, you could donate. And he raised quite a bit of money and was actually able to help a veteran in the local area who had really started suffering from a lot of issues, neurological things, and, you know, in a bad spot. And so he was able to raise some money to help them out, because, you know, neither one of them could work. And it really helped, you know, get them through that rough patch. And then he was able to raise a little more money and donated his labor to fixing up a lower level bathroom. So, because she was having a hard time getting up the steps, struggling. And so over the course of, you know, really a couple of years, he was able to, you know, find time, but this is before he lived here. And now he's living here, and he was able to finish it off this year. But he was able to, you know, it's a really nice bathroom, tile it all, and I mean, you know, new plumbing and everything. I mean, it's really nice, and he was able to get that done. So that turned into quite a project that really helped out. So this year, we found somebody else who was in need. I mean, it's just a bad situation. She had a child, a baby, and, you know, the baby's only a couple months old and spent most of its time in the hospital. I mean, had some brain bleeds and just a lot of issues. And so the mother has been traveling back and forth, you know, from downstate to Chicago, and, you know, it's just been hard. And so Mitch was able to raise a little bit of money to help her out. And Mitch is going to be out of town, so I'll be making the video and he'll put it on his channel, but I'll be giving the donations to the girl and making a video of that. And so it's a good thing. It's It's just that there's a lot of people out there who are suffering. And I mean, it's just good to help. I guess that's just why I get frustrated, because there are a lot of people who need help. And it's just upsetting to see a system that doesn't care. It's just, we have a hard enough time in life, just getting through. I mean, the cold weather's coming. You got to survive. I mean, you think about all these things that you've got to do just to live. And yeah, we've got a lot of modern conveniences. But the problem is with those modern conveniences, because it become a lot of issues too. Just keeping them running, keeping them going. And when the cold air sets in, I mean, when bad weather, tornadoes, I mean, all the things that have happened, I mean, it disrupts everything. And it really puts you into a bad spot. And so we've got enough problems just trying to survive. We don't need people who just want to continue to take more from us, to steal more from us. And that's why I'm just so sick. And that's why I rant a little bit. It's just, there are times where you're just kind of done with it. You're just kind of done watching these criminals operate. And no offense to the people who, are trying to do the right thing and putting the uniforms on. I mean, I'm not knocking those people. I'm just upset that they're getting ground up. I'm just upset that there's a system that doesn't really care about them. It's hard enough. It's hard enough. And now you got to fight, the people that are supposedly on your side, supposedly not going to send you in harm's way unnecessarily. And that's what upsets me. Those people, just seeing it time and time again. When people with power are just, they don't have your best interest in mind. So anyway, it's hard enough. The Christmas season's here. Every day should be Christmas. And if you can help somebody out, help them out. They might need it. Everybody needs a little help now and then. So, all right. I've had enough of talking today. Probably shouldn't even have made a video. All right. Love you all. Trust yourself in all this. You have to. There's so many people that are just, they don't have your interest in mind. So you got to find people that do. And if they don't, get away from them. Find a way out of that. Just get away from them. It's bad energy. They're just trying to steal it from you. Don't let them steal it. All right. Hope you have a wonderful day. Look out for that video. That'll be coming up this week. I think Mitch is going to make a video today. He might have made it already, talking about the Merry Mitchmas. So check that out on his channel. If you search him on YouTube, it would be Mitchys Monday, and it would be Mitchys, Mitchys Monday. I've got a link to it off my website, clintwestwood.net. I've got a section for community resources. Under there's a direct link to his website, or I should say his YouTube channel. Go check that out. There's a lot of other good people out there too. And it's good that those people are putting out positive energy, good energy to try and wake people up. The time is short. I guess maybe that's what's bubbling out of me. Cliff High with his data, it's predicated upon all human beings being psychic. Maybe that's what's leaking out of me. I just feel that the time is urgent, and this weekend's been one of those weekends to where it's just like, I feel there's an unsettling. I just feel it, I'm just, and I don't know what it is. And it's just, there's something not right. There's a disturbance in the force. And I think it's leaking out. I mean, with what I'm saying and what I'm, it's coming out of me. I feel it. So whatever it is, maybe it's just that changing. Hopefully it is. Just humanity starting to roll over and change. And, that's what I'm hoping. I don't know. There's just a little darker, unsettling feel to it. So anyway, let's be positive and let's change the course of it. And hopefully it's not something like that. All right. Love you all. Thanks for watching. I mean, you don't have to watch. I mean, just maybe you'll get something out of it. Maybe you won't. Hope you have a wonderful day. I do. And have a great week. It's a good time. If you're traveling, be careful. Plan ahead a little bit. Don't be like that airplane going to Hawaii. If you've heard about that, look that one up with that mass. That's why I hate to fly. The turbulence to where, people came out of their seat and hit their heads. There's cracks in the ceilings of the airplane. Yeah, it's not fun. That's a reality check right there. So yeah, you should go look at that one. The flight from Phoenix to Honolulu and what happened on that deal. Oof. All right. All right, stay warm. Take care of yourselves. Take care of other people who need it. And yeah, trust yourself. Hope you have a wonderful day.